should have never opened the door. Why did I even get up? Nobody ever visits me. The one time I get up to open the door and it's not a Jehovah Witness, why couldn't it be a Jehovah Witness? This can't be happening. It's like a bad dream, an episode of Law and Order. Two cops waiting in the hallway while the social worker comes and takes the kid from the home. This is real, Carlo. This ain't an episode of Law and Order. This is not going to be resolved after a commercial break. Carlo, wake up. The state is taking custody of Jay. This can't be happening. I'm sorry, Connie. My name is Carlo Bonilla. I get out of work on Fridays at 5 p.m. It's the only day of the week that the car business is kind to its salespeople. I live with my fiancée and her 14-year-old son in the Bronx. I'm a 5 to 6 year kind of guy. In just about everything I do, whether it's work, recreation, or relationships, I'm great for 5 to 6 years. Then I start to fall off. I start to make excuses and convince myself it was a mistake and that it's time to move on. I love my life, I think. But today, on this particular Friday in May, for better or for worse, my life changes. Hello. Hey, Connie. Yeah, no, I'm just still stuck at work with a customer. They want to go on a test drive now.
Jay's sick. He has a fever.
Jeez, if it's not one thing with that kid, it's another.
Come on, that's not fair.
The kid is 14 years old. He's got more hair on his legs than I do, and you treat him like a freaking baby.
What do you want me to do? I mean, should I stay home tonight?
Why don't you go? You know, you've been talking about this party, for the last 2 months. Go, dance a little bit, listen to some salsa, and have fun. I'll go straight home, and I'll stay with Jay.
You're gonna come straight home, and you're gonna stay with Jay.
Yes, that's what I said. I'll go straight home, and I'll stay with Jay.
You promise?
I promise.
All right. Bye, Carlo.
All right, Joe, ring me up, man. Time to take off.
Go home so soon?
Yeah, responsibilities.
That never stopped you before.
You're right, bro. Set me up with some of the good stuff. Hello, Myra. It's me, Carlo. Myra, you've been married 4 times. You suck at it. Why are you trying to tell me when I should get married and when I shouldn't? Give me a break. Is Connie there? Really? Yeah, you're right. She should have been here. No, Connie wouldn't do that. I do take care of business in my house. Thank you very much. Shut up. I hate that woman. It's your mother. Where are you? Who is this? What kind of accident? Is she okay? No. I want to know now. The funeral was a day at the beach compared to the burial. Putting this beautiful, vibrant mother into the ground and covering her up with dirt proved too much for Jay. I played the role of consoler for Jay. I was all he had. Not even his father showed up. And throughout this entire process, while I should have been remembering this angel who just flew from our lives, all I could think about was, what am I going to do with this kid?
Myra was so happy. She looked so pregnant. We all expected her water to break, but it never did. The ride home was peaceful. No traffic. And out of nowhere, I got hit. So hard, I got hit. And then it went dark.
What is it, Jay?
I had a bad dream.
Go to sleep, Jay.
Yeah, can I help you?
Hey, Rocky, I'm Carlo, Connie's fiance.
Oh, yeah, I know who you are. You're Connie's boyfriend. Come in.
No, you know what? I'm in a rush. I gotta go to work. Looks like you're doing the same thing, getting ready for work.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm a mechanic, man. I take things apart.
Yeah, putting them back together.
Not as much fun.
Listen, I'm here to let you know that Connie was in a very bad car accident, and she passed away.
I heard about that. I'm sorry for your loss.
I didn't see you at the funeral.
Oh, it's because I didn't go. Look, man, between you and me, I didn't want to show my face there, make people uncomfortable, you don't understand?
Listen, I just want to let you know that, there's no rush, for the transition process.
Slow down. Transition, what are you talking about, transition?
I'm talking about Jay, your son. I'm sure you want him to be with you.
I haven't seriously thought about that. Little Jay coming back here to live with me, whatever little Jay wants, what's best for him, I'm here.
I'm glad you said that, because I feel the exact same way. Once we figure out what he wants, we'll take it from there, all right?
All right then, all right. Hey, give me 2 seconds, right? Hold on a second, right? 2 seconds. Here's my number.
Ah,
right?
cool, great,
Yeah.
perfect.
Call me at that number after 6 p.m., but no later than 1 a.m., all right?
You got it. You'll be hearing from me.
All right.
Take it easy, Rookie.
Hey, Carlo.
Hey, Jay, do me a favor. Take out the pork chops and run on with some water.
Sure thing, Carlo.
And don't forget to throw out the garbage.
All right, Carlo. Holy shit, the pork chops.
Jay, how many times do I have to tell you about your sneakers in the living room? Hi, Carlo. How was your day? Why, very nice, Jay. Thank you very much for asking. Just because our plates and our cups are biodegradable doesn't mean we have to let them biodegrade.
Hey, Carlo. How was your day?
Wise ass. How did the job search go?
Nothing as usual.
And you went dressed like that?
Of course not. I just changed.
Let me tell you something. If you don't find a job by the end of this week, you're coming with me to the dealership and you're gonna wash cars for the summer.
You know, speaking the English.
You don't speak of the English, huh? Bet your foot up your ass will change the language barrier pretty quickly. Did you do the pork chops like I asked?
Of course, they're in the sink.
Jay, do you know the difference between pork chops and French fries?
Those are French fries.
Ah, that's right. Bon appetit.
At third base, made two spectacular plays. One barehanded, one with a glove. Then did the same thing when he moved him to second.
Last night, all I wanted to do was relax. Just sink into my room and zone out. But I couldn't. Because I had Jay in the next room having his usual nightmares, keeping me up all night. And now, to my surprise, he wants to go and spend some time with a friend before he cleans his room and does his chores. I told him he couldn't. Little prick tried to rough his way by me. He caught me by surprise. I didn't give an inch, though. I couldn't understand why he was so angry. I didn't do anything to him. I planned on letting him go. I was just waiting for him to finish his chores. Isn't that the way it's supposed to be? You spoiled him, Connie. If he was my son. I didn't give an inch, but my arm did. That bag of bones surprised me with his strength. If he was my size, he probably would have put me through the wall. That started to make me think a little bit.
Happy now, Carlo? I've changed from my nice white shirt to my cleaning clothes. It's time to clean this house. Where should I start? How about with you, motherfucker?
Rocky, we need to talk. My peek into Jay's room today was innocent. I just wanted to see if it was clean, if he did his chores. But there was his computer, sitting all alone on the bed, begging to be violated. He sleeps with this freaking thing by his side every night. What the hell could possibly be in that thing to make him want to sleep with it in his face night after night? I tried a bunch of passwords but couldn't get in. I was disappointed that it was locked. I can't believe he doesn't trust me.
Can I have it?
No, you can't have it because it's not yours. Put the chicken wing back. Jay, if you want something to eat, go to the kitchen and make yourself something to eat. You've been here all freaking day. Put my chicken wing back. Put my chicken wing. What are you doing? Think this is funny? I ain't playing with you. put my chicken back. Jay, give me my freaking... You little shit, you better put my chicken back. I ain't playing with you. I ain't gonna tell you again, put my chicken back. You know what? If you don't put my chicken wing back, your computer's gonna have a little accident. Put it back. No, he didn't. Jake! Jake! I'm not sure this is the right thing to do, and I'm sure Connie wouldn't approve, but I'm done.
Hello?
It's me, Jay.
Jay. Wow, my boy. My boy. How you doing?
Okay.
Hey, listen, I really want to say I'm sorry about, what happened to your mom. I know how much he meant to you. Listen, I also wanted to apologize for all the craziness that was going on when you were growing up. I'm doing better now, I swear to you, I'm doing better. I've changed.
Change from what?
That's not important now, What's important right now is that you and me, we're talking to each other. If you want to come over and hang out, it's cool. Even if you want to stay over, even better, this is your house too, So, whatever you want to do, it's fine with me.
I gotta go.
Hey, Johnny, guess who I just finished talking on the phone with? Your big brother, Jay. He may be coming to live with us. What do you think about that? Would you like to meet him? Yeah? Oh, by the way, I gotta leave, okay? I got a big softball game, but I promise I'll be back this afternoon, okay? It's no noise time right now. I left Cheerios and water on the table, okay? No noise time.
I want to go to the park.
No! What did I just finish telling you? It is no noise time, you understand? Okay, I will take you to the park on one condition. You respect no noise time. You understand? Tell me, you understand?
Yes.
I can't sleep.
It'll be okay. It's gonna be okay.
You forgot your promise, Carlo. You forgot.
I made some pancakes, Jay.
I have a bus to catch.
You're gonna miss out on some good pancakes.
I spoke to my father yesterday. He wants me to go over there.
You hardly know that man. You really want to go? Come on, Jay. Sit down. Let's talk about this over some pancakes. This game felt different than any game I've ever played before. It wasn't competitive. Actually, it wasn't a game at all. It was the opposite of a game. It was a decision. Once I put that first shot up, I knew that my life would never be the same again. In all of my 48 years, I can't remember ever making this kind of decision. I was afraid, and I didn't know what to expect. But almost immediately, Jay looked like someone else, a stranger I'd never met.
What are you doing?
I'm putting things away.
Do we have to throw some stuff away?
Nah, we're not gonna throw out this stuff. I'm sure somebody can get some use out of your mother's beautiful clothes.
Good. It's probably what she would want.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, this paper has my dad's name on it. What is it?
It's an order of protection. It's a real bad copy. I can't even read it. Why would she need this?
I don't know. I don't remember much about those days. I was young. She didn't mention anything to you?
No, she never talked about her past, Jay. It was like it never existed.
This is a letter from my dad to my mom.
It says he got remarried? Wow.
She told me about that. Said he married some young girl. Had a child with her. A boy, I think.
So that means you have a half-brother out there somewhere?
Yeah, I think about that sometimes.
Maybe we can look him up one day.
Sunday is the best day, is that right?
Yes.
For the Puerto Rican Day Parade?
I did that especially for you.
Oh, we thank you very much. Oh, and all Puerto Ricans so we're celebrating.
Oh, totally. It's going to be a great day for Sunday, but you got to get through the next couple of days first. Again, for everyone out there still looking at a threat of child
We had a great time. We definitely did some bonding, and the smart thing to do would have been to take Jay home and call it a day. But no, the Coquito had other plans. For some unknown reason, the Coquito recalled a time during my rebellious college days when me and a couple of my friends replaced the campus flag with the Puerto Rican flag. Coquito thought it would be really cool to do that again. That was the most embarrassing night of my life. And Jay, well, he was feeling all right.
Man, that Coquito was the shit.
You need to sit down, all right?
You know what? I think I will have a seat.
Okay.
How long has this been in the family? Every time Mommy pulled this hat out, it was Christmas. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Yo espero años felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, man. She was the best. She always knew the right things to say. You really gonna stay home with Jay tonight and take care of him? You really have to take care of him. Like how I take care of him. You promise? You've done well in your promise, Carlo. You've really been nice to me.
I never saw it coming. The representative from the Department of Social Services, Miss Flynn, was escorted by 2 cops. The cops waited in the hall while Miss Flynn came in and read me the riot act about serving alcohol to a minor. I figured I was being slapped on the wrist, so I yesed her to death, hoping that being humble would score some points, but that's not what she was here for. This was no slap on the wrist. She came to take Jay out of the house because I was irresponsible, negligent, and a threat to Jay's well-being. Apparently, giving alcohol to a child you're responsible for is a criminal act. I wasn't sure what to do, and before I could figure something out, Jay was gone. He was gone. Hey, Ira. It's Carlo. How are you? Hey, listen. Reason I'm calling. I need to take some time off. I just need a week. Would that be okay? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'll keep you posted. All right. Bye.
Carlos, why don't you go home and get some rest?
I can't, bro. I can't eat, can't sleep. My freaking stomach is in knots.
You've done all you can. You just go home and rest and, let it take its course.
When they came to take him away, I didn't do anything.
What were you supposed to do?
He's a kid. When a kid is in trouble, you say something. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry about it. Hang in there. You give him a hug. You do something.
In my opinion, everything will be okay. If I was you, and I was being investigated for giving my son alcohol, in a bar would be the last place I want to be seen.
You see a drink in front of me? Have I ordered anything? Any empty glasses? I didn't come here to drink.
So what are you here for?
I don't know why I'm here.
Your counselor told me you had a bad dream last night.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad though.
Do you remember it?
No,
So how do you know it wasn't so bad?
because I woke up on my bed.
Was it about your mother?
It's always a male figure.
Your father?
Maybe.
Mr. Bonilla?
Maybe.
You miss your mom?
That's a stupid question.
What do you miss most?
So, where's the muscle today?
I've been doing this for a long time, Mr. Bonilla. I know when I need some muscle, and I know when I don't. So, do you know why I'm here?
To judge and humiliate me a little more?
Mr. Bonilla, this isn't the car business. I don't make a commission for every child I take out of the home.
How's Jay?
He's good. He should be getting phone privileges soon, so you'd be able to call him.
Where is he?
I can't tell you that. But I can tell you he went to a baseball game last night.
Mets?
No Yankees.
Figures.
So, Mr. Bonilla, have you ever been convicted or accused of abuse or neglect of a minor?
Never been accused or convicted.
Have you ever had an order of protection filed against you?
Never.
Have you ever had any inappropriate sexual encounter with Jay Diaz or any other minor?
You're kidding, right?
Have you ever been physically assaultive to Jay Diaz or any other minor?
Never.
Are you sure?
I never put my hands on that boy.
There's never been any wrestling or slamming down on the bed recently?
That was nothing. Jay was trying to leave the house. He had some things that he was supposed to do, and I didn't want him to go.
So the slamming down on the bed was justified?
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it wasn't like that. It's not what you're thinking.
Are you sure?
Is Jay saying something different? Ms. Robles, I'm calling about your free consultation. Can I ask you how much it would cost to retain your services? My credit card? What do you need my credit card for? The ad said it was a free consultation. Listen, Ira, you think there's any way that you can give me an advance? Yeah. But just the other day you said if I needed anything to give you a call. After 7 years of service, that's your answer for me. Come in and sell some cars. As I was sending out emails for legal help, I received an online message. When I saw his face on the screen, I had a lot of mixed emotions. I felt powerless, and I wasn't comfortable with that. I had no idea what he was telling those people about me.
We're trying to find your father. Do you know where he is?
I think so. Why do you need to find him?
He's your father. He has parental rights over you. What's wrong, Jay?
My mom didn't like him.
Why not?
She said something was wrong with him.
And how do you feel about your father?
I don't know. Is that weird?
No.
Listen, I just want to tell you that I won't be here next weekend. I'm going to my son's graduation.
I have a kid.
Really? Come on.
A boy, I think. My girlfriend Marty, she used to say it was a boy because of the way it was positioned in her stomach. Some of her mother's island wisdom. I was so in love with this girl. She got pregnant when she was 17. I was about 18. And we were in love. The nice thing is that we both wanted the same thing. We wanted to have the baby. We wanted to do the right thing for each other, for the kid. As soon as I heard about it, I started looking for work. I found work right away. Just started putting money away. Started saving and saving. By about the 8th month of her pregnancy, I had enough money for an apartment. I went out and found a nice little studio apartment, real nice little place. Got the key from the super. Ran to her house to show her the surprise. And when I got there, her father opened the door and was just about to go in, and he just stopped me short. He didn't let me in. He told me that the family had packed up and they were ready to go to Puerto Rico. He said that she'd be better off in Puerto Rico, that we were too young. And he didn't want to put her through that. I was so upset. I was so angry. I tried to rush in and he tried to stop me and we started fighting. I mean, we really started fighting. I couldn't help it. And I hit him. I hit him hard. I cut his eye. He fell down to the floor. And Marty came out. She was screaming. She saw her father on the floor. His eye was cut. And that was it, you know. I knew that she would never forgive me for that. It had been a long time since I talked to anyone about Marty and my child. All I remember about that day was the blood. There was so much blood all over the hallway, I thought I killed him. My son would be about 29 right now. I wonder how he turned out to be. Hopefully better than his father.
So when was the big day?
What do you mean?
The big day. You said that Connie was your fiancée, so when was the big day? When were you going to get married?
We talked about it, but we never actually planned the day.
When did you pop the big question?
I didn't get to do that either.
So Connie wasn't actually your fiancée.
She was actually more than that. Now, what does this have to do with Jay anyway?
Well, we're trying to determine where the best home would be for Jay until he's 21, with you or his father.
Rocky?
Yes, Rocky. We've been trying to find him, but we haven't had much success. But we'll find him, we always do.
And what if he's not fit to be a father?
Well, then you would be the top option. But let me warn you, we do everything in our power to get the natural parent with the child.
Yeah, Nina always had a runny nose. Mommy called it a gripe. My brothers called it moco juice. But I didn't care. I was in love.
Hello?
Yo, Carlo, it's me, Jay.
Is everything all right?
Not really, I'm hungry. They feed us crap in here.
Yeah, just hang in there, Jay. Trying to get things figured out, man. It just got a little complicated, that's all.
I'm just hungry, Carlo.
Can you bring me some food?
Is that allowed?
No, but you could pass it through my window. The house is right on White Plains Road.
Are you crazy? I'm in enough trouble as it is. I can't sneak rice and beans into the group home, do you? I snuck Jay food into the group home, but what about his other needs? The ones his mother provided for him. How do I sneak those in? I felt compelled to call Connie's cousin, Myra. Our conversation was long. She told me Connie was beaten and assaulted regularly, and Jay was tortured. That's the word she used, tortured. She said for Connie, Rocky's actions confused her more than hurt her at first. Rocky was a master at the kind of abuse that never quite crossed that imaginary line that the world has drawn in the sand. He would abuse, then run out and buy Connie cheap leftover Valentine's Day hearts filled with stale chocolate and fake remorse. Connie accepted them with a painted smile and fake forgiveness. She faked a lot of things. After Rocky put her in the hospital once and Jay twice, that was it. Fear became her god. She did nothing without consulting with her fear first. Nothing.
Hey, Carlos, how you doing?
Hey, Rocky. Can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure.
I mean inside.
I'm about to hop in the shower. Maybe some other time, all right?
I'll talk to you from here. Connie gave me a ton of information about you, a ton of paperwork. You might want to read this one.
This was early in our relationship. I mean, look at the date. A week afterwards, she terminated this order of protection. I mean, it's even here written down that Jay's broken arm was caused by an accident, nothing else. What else did she tell you about me?
She told me everything.
Look, I got things to do now, okay? I'm gonna go hit a shower.
Rocky, I'll take you to court.
You're gonna take me to court?
I'll take you to court.
I've been there and done that. And social services, I know them like the back of my hand. You better watch your step, Mr. Bonilla. You're gonna end up calling me daddy. Bitch! Open the door! I'll call the cops on you, you got that?
Yes, can I speak to Jay, please? This is Carlo.
Hi, Carlo.
Hey, how you doing, kiddo?
I'm good.
This is gonna be over soon. I stopped by your biological father's house today. I spent a couple of minutes with that worthless piece of shit. He made me sick to my stomach. I want you to be happy, Jay. I want you to be where you want to be, not where everybody else thinks you should be. Personally, I think you should live with me. I care about you. I've been around you for a long time, and I think I could do a good job raising you. But I have to know that you want to live with me. What do you say, Jay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Jay? Jesus Christ. Jay. Come in, please. Come inside. He says you're home too, you know? Man, I cannot believe this. Look at you. I thought I'd be seeing the same little boy from 5 years ago, but you are a man. I love your hair and everything, man. You look great. Hey, I got a surprise for you. You're gonna love this. It's a great surprise, just for you. Come on, come a little closer. Hey, I'll give you some chocolate. You scared of me? I'm nothing. I'm a pussycat. I'm your father. Hey, what's the matter with you? Come here. Hey, Jay, get back here. It's a surprise, Jay. Where are you going?
Hi, Jay. I heard you had a fun day today. Do you want to talk about it? You want to tell me why you went AWOL today? Well, can you at least tell me where you went?
I went to see Jay today. As soon as I got there, I knew something was wrong. The counselor told me he didn't want to see anybody. He didn't want to see me. He didn't even want the pork chops I brought him. I knew there was something definitely wrong. Before I could ask a single question, this little girl, she couldn't have looked no more than 15 years old. She tells me that I'm nothing to Jay, so she can't tell me any more than that. My blood was boiling, but I knew there was nothing I could do. I had no rights when it came to Jay. The system had me by the balls, but Rocky didn't. But I must say, I was a little afraid. Confrontation is something that hasn't been a part of my life since I was 18. But I guess I was more angry than afraid. And I guess I was due. I must have had a different aura about me because when Rocky opened the door, he didn't challenge me. Not once. Not at all. As a matter of fact, he invited me in to talk about it. He even offered me a cup of coffee. Buying time, I'm sure, while he figured out a way to preserve his little secret. When Jay talked about a half-brother, I, like everyone else, I'm sure, assumed that the little guy was probably living with his mother, who bolted from the relationship the minute she got to know Rocky. We sometimes assume too much. The little ideas we often accept when our brains are on autopilot are the ones that usually come back to haunt us. Oh, and confrontation? That little thing I'm afraid of? There actually was one, but it was short.
What are you looking at? Stop looking at me! I'm sorry. I'm sorry for yelling at you. You want some chocolate? Okay, go get some chocolate. Hurry up! Eat it, go ahead. Shh. Stay quiet. Get in the room. Get in there. Damn it. Be right there. Psst, hey. Look at me. No noise time. You got it. No noise time starts now. Yes, what can I do for you?
Oh, hi, Mr. Diaz. I'm Miss Flynn. I'm from the Department of Social Services. May I have a word with you?
I'm about to hit the showers, man. I've done a good time. Some other time, maybe.
I just
right?
have a few questions to ask you about your son, Jay.
Yeah, sure. Come in, please.
As I laid here bleeding, two things crossed my mind.
How can I help you?
The first
Mr. Diaz,
was that I am not
Jay
dying
was
after all
arrested
of this
for
shit.
disorderly conduct while
The only way I die is if God himself comes down with his posse and yanks my ass off of this floor.
Your home or
Come here.
Mr. Bonilla's home would be the best place for Jay. And you're the natural parent, so of course we always.
My second thought was about this 3-foot tall, 40-pound soaking wet angel. The most unlikeliest of heroes.
Hey, Mr. Bonilla, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, feeling good. Please call me Carlo. How are you feeling?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, I brought you some papers to sign.
So this is it. Signing my life away. I hope I know what I'm doing. That's awesome.
You had one of the best adoption attorneys in the state handling this.
Really?
Congratulations.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
Well, I'll come back to pick them up later, and as soon as you're physically ready, they're yours.
Hey, guys.
Hey, I guess you met my little brother.
I did. Hey, Johnny.
So, what do we have to call you now?
Wow. The papers are done. I guess you'll have to call me Papi.
Oh, hell no. Papi sounds too old school. How about Pop?
Pop. What do you think, Johnny? Then Pop it is.
Cool. I'm gonna show him around the house.
All right, that's a good idea. Just be careful with him, all right?
All right.
Talk to you guys later.
Rest, my love. You have a big job ahead of you.
There was an incident in heaven today. One of God's angels charged with guarding the pearly gate of innocence wandered away from his post. Assuming that his job was more symbolic than necessary, he wandered. Because after all, it was heaven's most precious gate. Who would ever dare or care to break in or cause harm? But today, as he abandoned his post, evil slipped in through the cracks once again and set off heaven's alarms. The angel rushed back and realized that his position had been compromised, but it was too late. By the time he got back, evil had already beaten the desire to exist out of the unprotected innocence. For all intent and purposes, innocence was dead, and all that remained of evil was its everlasting footprint and a calling card guaranteeing its return. Evil's way of reminding us that it endures, and that abandoning our post is not, was not, and must never, ever be an option.